The iPhone 16 is here, but not everyone is excited. Let's dive into why people are hesitant about Apple's latest release. Every year, the anticipation for a new iPhone is palpable, but this year feels different. We're seeing a shift in the tech landscape, and some people are questioning whether the iPhone 16 lives up to the hype. Is it just upgrade fatigue, or are there deeper reasons why people are holding on to their older iPhones? Let's break it down. One of the biggest criticisms of the iPhone 16 is the seeming lack of substantial upgrades. On paper, the specs are definitely bumped, but the real-world difference from the iPhone 15 seems, well, minimal. We're talking about incremental camera improvements, a slightly faster processor, things that, while nice, don't scream must-have upgrade, especially if you're rocking a relatively recent model. It's like Apple focused on refining the existing features instead of blowing us away with something revolutionary, and that has some people wondering if Apple's legendary innovation has plateaued. Let's address the elephant in the room, the price. The iPhone 16 continues the trend of pushing the boundaries of what we expect to pay for a smartphone. With inflation hitting everyone's wallets, that price tag is a serious barrier for many. Sure, you're getting Apple's ecosystem and build quality, but is it enough to justify the premium? Especially when you have competitors offering compelling features at a more palatable price point. It's a tough sell, even for die-hard Apple fans. Chapter 3. Battery life is a big deal for any smartphone, and the iPhone 16 has some users scratching their heads. While Apple claims efficiency improvements, early reports suggest that the battery life is actually worse than the iPhone 15. Now, battery life can vary depending on usage, but if these reports hold true, it's a significant step backward. People are already glued to their phones enough. The last thing they need is range anxiety adding to their daily tech stress. It's an area where Apple really needs to deliver, and so far it seems like they've missed the mark. Chapter 4. Design is subjective, but Apple's design changes for the iPhone 16 have been polarizing, to say the least. The new camera bump, while housing impressive tech, is undeniably huge. It's like they took the protruding camera trend and cranked it up to 11. Then there's the color palette, which some are calling muted and uninspired. Look, I'm all for subtle elegance, but these colors feel a little too safe, even boring. It's almost as if Apple is playing it safe with the design, which is surprising for a company known for its design language. Chapter 5. No phone launch is perfect, but the iPhone 16 seems to have more than its fair share of software hiccups right out of the gate. We're seeing reports of lag, app crashes, and issues with connectivity. These are early days and software updates are inevitable, but it's still frustrating for users who drop a premium price for a flagship experience. It's one thing to have bleeding-edge hardware, but the software needs to match up, especially when you're dealing with a company like Apple, known for its seamless integration. Hopefully these issues are ironed out quickly, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. So, there you have it. These are the main reasons why the iPhone 16 isn't winning everyone over. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. Are these issues deal breakers, or is the iPhone 16 still a worthy upgrade? As always, it's about what matters most to you. Weigh your options, do your research, and make the decision that's right for your tech needs and your wallet.